Right. So today we're going to Gambia and we'll be discussing peculiar issues regarding the economy of Gambia, a country in West Africa with enormous potential. And that would be our focus, or the focus of our conversation today. Gambia is in West Africa. It's an English-speaking country. Even though it's a small country, but it's a country where enormous potential for those that want to go into exports in Nigeria under the AfCFTA. Can you see Gambia? Surrounded by Senegal. Just imagine. Surrounded by Senegal, and the capital is Banjul. And with the Gambia River just going like that. A very small country with just about 2.2 million people. It's a low-income country and located in sub-Saharan Africa, precisely in West Africa. Scored about 50 in the competitiveness index and ranked 155 out of 180-something countries that the World Bank conducted this competitiveness index for. The Gambia, located in West Africa, bordering the Atlantic Ocean and surrounded by Senegal, has a coastline of about 80 kilometers. 80 kilometers. Religion, 95% Muslim, 4% Christian. Predominantly a Muslim country. As of July 2021, the estimated population of this country will be 2.2 million people. That's in 2 months' time. 2.2 million people. Language, officially English. What are the products in this country? Are Greek, like granite, milk, oil palm fruit, millet, sorghum, rice, maize, vegetables. Industries, peanut production, fish processing, hide and skin or hide tourism, beverages, agricultural machinery, assembly, woodworking, metalworking, and clothing. It's a low-income country. Urbanization level is about 62%. The beauty of this kind of information is that if urbanization level is 60%, that means you have enough people in the urban centers to sell your product rather than going into the hinterland. Literacy level is about 50%. GDP, $1.74 billion. $1.74 billion. Household consumption, 90.7%. I'm not sure that should be surprising. I'm not sure that should be surprising. And the reason why I say I'm not sure that should be surprising is because consistently there has been a very strong positive correlation between the income of a people and the level of household consumption. The people are not going to be able to buy so many other things that a regular household will not need or will be a luxury. So the consumption component of the GDP, household consumption, take a good chunk. And of course, the per capita income, GNI per capita is $750, less than $1,000. So purchasing power in this country is low. The implication of that is this country will spend more money to feed than to do any other thing. Most countries that are poor country spend more money on food. Survival, basically survival. They spend more money basically for survival. Food, drugs, drinks, what every human being needs for survival. Composition of the GDP, agric, 20%. Industry, 14%. Services constitute 65% of the GDP of this nation. That is huge. Industry constitute 65%, services rather. All these are just showing that service export is going to be a big deal in Africa. Service export is going to be a big deal in Africa. Age structure. People below 24 years are about 55% of the population. Consistent with many other countries in Africa, where typically more than 50% of the population are below 24 years. More than 50% of the population are below 24 or 25 years. Questions about this market? What are you looking at exporting to this market? Can you do that shipment? Is there enough demand for your product or service? Do you have a compelling value proposition? Do you understand your target market? Can you meet the market price expectation? Do you have a distribution and marketing plan? Do you have capacity and capability to export? Have you investigated payment issues? Can you fund your export drive? And have you completed an export plan? Have you completed an export plan? In 2018, Gambia was 174 in economy in the world in terms of size, 186 in exports and 160 in import. In that year, it exported $180 million worth of goods and imported 164. This country has a heavy negative balance of trade. Top export of Gambia is coconut, Brazil nut, cashew nut, rough wood, non-fillet frozen fish, scrap metals, sunwood. Top import, refined petroleum, light pure woven cotton, rice, palm oil, and raw sugar. Where does Gambia export to? Mostly India, pretty much similar to Nigeria, whose largest trading partner in terms of export is also India. China, South Korea, Senegal, Belgium, Luxembourg, and then importing from China, Cote d'Ivoire, India, Senegal. So what does Gambia import that Nigeria can take advantage of? What exactly does Gambia import that Nigeria can take advantage of? Let's explore this $1.61 billion import of Gambia in 2019. $14 million. Remember, $1 million is 500 million naira, and $2 million is a billion naira in Nigeria. So when we say 14 million, you can be sure that's about 7 billion. That's a lot of money. And that's what this company used to import plywood, wood fiber board, wood carpentry, wood stake, wood charcoal, sunwood. This company also imports paper product, toilet paper, paper container, using $23 million. $23 million. to import paper product. Notebook, brochure, wallpaper, postage stamp, newspaper. Can you imagine? Toilet paper is more than 1/3. That means this country spent about $10 million, and Nigeria produced toilet paper. Gambia is an English-speaking country. Nigeria produced toilet paper. Gambia is importing over $10 million worth of toilet paper. $10 million, that's 5 billion naira. That's 5 billion naira just for paper. Even footwear. A lot of people in that country wear rubber footwear. Okay, it's a low-income country. It's also understandable because it's a low-income country. A lot of people wear rubber footwear. Can you imagine that over $25 million, that's about 12 billion naira, to import rubber footwear? And a number of companies produce rubber footwear in Nigeria. How about food products like milk, poultry milk, processed fish, egg? This country importing $60.2 million. $60.2 million? That's 30 billion naira to import milk, poultry meat, concentrated milk, processed fish. Gambia is spending $63.7 million to import plastic lid, plastic pipe, rubber tire, plastic floor, plastic houseware. These are what this country is using. $63.7 million to import. And remember, I've said this severally, you don't need to be a manufacturer of this product. Just export from someone who has produced, who can give you a license to export to Gambia. So you have a distributorship right in Gambia for that product. You don't need to be the manufacturer of the product. You don't need to be the manufacturer of the product. You don't need to be the manufacturer of the product. That gives an advantage, right? Soap, cleaning product, or chemical product rather, chemical product actually, which include drug, cleaning products, soap, beauty products, shaving product, dental product, candle, pesticide, $76.7 million.
To get the full video, check the description or visit www.globaltradecollege.com.